Hey Tubes, Jonathan's wrong here, Tooth and Budget. Gosh, this is my third go at this. I guess you can't count the first time because I had a gas bubble, but if I immediately start a video like with like you know, and I got a burp or something, I'm not. Might as well go ahead and restart that video. Anyway, I'm having a really hard time trying to word what I want to say, but I still feel like it's important and that it bears discussion. But I feel like to a lot of us, what it means to be a Christian, you know, can have a different meaning. You know, I don't love my enemies. Can I say it's love? No. Do I bless them? All over the place. Do I pity them? Most of the time I do. You know, certain people, you know, are definitely getting what they deserve, you know. I feel like if you're actively working for Satan, you know, there's just kind of no quarter. But I feel like we can't just go around opening our arms to people who are going to murder us. Because, like, what good are we? I feel like we're all going to serve a different purpose, and we're all... God uses people. I was mentioning earlier in the comment section, but, you know, you wouldn't think about it, but people like Vlad Tepes, you know, Dracula, are technically heroes to Christianity. Now, was Vlad a good Christian person? Heavens no. He was a horrible murderer. He would torture people to death, supposedly. You know, history, blah blah blah. But as far as we know, it's, you know, seems like it probably is true. He was a horrible monster. But he also staved off the Muslims. He kept them from overtaking Europe. And there's been occurrences like that throughout history where not a very good dude has still been a champion for God. Now, does that mean we should all go out and be bad people? No. You know, am I condoning impaling? No. I'm just saying we're all going to serve a different purpose. I'm tough because I need to be tough. I can't be the kind of man I am and be soft on my enemies at the same time. You know? That dog don't bite. You know, it ain't gonna happen. Can't teach a hammer to love nails. Now, like I said, that goes for the enemy. People that serve Satan. As far as the helpless masses, the people caught in the crossfire, yes. Love and help them as best you can. But we're really running out of time. I mean, I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. I mean, good works is good works, but it's not about good works. It's about Jesus. It's about getting the word out there. It's about letting people know what's up. It's about the truth. The truth ain't pretty. You know? The truth ain't kind. You know, the truth is. And that's just kind of how I feel about everything. I don't have a whole lot of love and pity in my heart. If I'm being honest. That's just how I'm hardwired. Definitely a lot of it has to do with how I grew up. I got all sorts of stories about that, but I don't want to really, I feel like I'd be throwing my parents under the bus because, you know, there's always good stuff too, you know, but there's definitely a lot of, for me, there was a lot of coldness and a get over it and, you know, cry me a river, you know, stuff becoming a pissing contest as, you know, as early as, you know, my earliest memories, you know, think that, you know, well, you think that's bad, derp. You know, so I never really got a shoulder to cry on, ever, so I'm not really good at that. It's not really my skill set. Which is fine, because while everyone else is sobbing and, you know, freaking out, I'm the one trying to find solutions and, you know, taking care of business. Which is why we all serve different purposes. Now, if everyone were like me, it wouldn't be great, obviously. But if there were no one like me, you know, there'd be no one around to, you know, slap people around and wake people up and take care of business. See what I'm saying? You know, we're all gonna have a different use. God's gonna use us in different ways. You know, we found each other. He waited patiently for me to come around when it was the time for me to come around. When there was just enough culminated information that I could know it. Because I've always been the, you know, type of person to question everything and not really trust anyone or have a lot of respect for what's established. Because it didn't take me long to figure out that the people in charge were selfish jerks and a lot of the time stupid. You know, I have very early memories of like figuring stuff out that was, you know, gosh, I remember being a little kid and just figuring it out on my own. Gosh, I must have been 6 or younger. That the whole Santa Claus thing was a ruse because it didn't add up. There just wasn't enough time in the day for him to go around and leave all the presents. Heck, I didn't even have a chimney. You know, it didn't add up. You know? I have this weird memory of, are you turning? Use a blinker! It's nice when people stop dead right in the middle of a hill. Gosh. But yeah, I just have this weird memory of me, like, you know, casually being like, no, it's all crap. Feel like a little kid, my friends being all like, but, you know, so I don't know. I've always been kind of good at being like, that doesn't add up. That doesn't make sense. You know, I've never been one to let anyone tell me anything. So I needed to figure things out for myself when I did. And all in all, it, you know, worked out for the best, I guess. Whatever. Took me long enough, but I came around. Blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I'm not gonna judge you guys for like wanting to love our enemies and be kind to, you know, people who are gonna, you know, torture and murder you. You know, you have a different strength than me, I guess. Me, I operate that I'm not gonna give anyone the satisfaction. You know, the Father in heaven's my master. We all have a master. Truth be told, Everyone has a master. Some people would like to think it's themselves, but you know what? It's not. Because you're not free, and you're never gonna be. At least till Jesus comes down and fixes everything. You don't own your house, you don't own your car, you don't own anything. If you have to keep paying people money and selling your time and energy and prostituting yourself to have your house, because if you don't keep paying property tax and everything else, people are going to come take it from you, kidnap you, shove guns in your face. Okay, you're not free. You've just chosen a different master. But anyway, I got a really bad heartburn. I'm all gas bubbly. Excuse me. Oh. Anyway. We're all gonna be, like I said, we're all gonna have different purposes to serve, and if we were all the exact same, it just, that's just not how it is. And the fact is we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. We all believe, and we all know that Jesus Christ is the only begotten Son of the Father in heaven, that he died in our place on the cross, and he paid the wages of our sin and paid our debt, and we are born again through him. And we accept this. We accept that he was resurrected, and that he ascended to heaven, and that he will return. We are brothers and sisters in this fact. And we're all trying to lead good lives and do our best. And that's really the most important point. I love all of you guys so much. Way more than my enemies. God bless all of you. Have a beautiful day, and God bless you.